Hi. I'm always wondering about whenever I listen the news about Oscar, especially from Indian हमारे हिंदी मीडिया पे या इंडिया के इंग्लिश मीडियम में न्यूज़ मीडिया में जब भी ऑस्कर आता है तो पता नहीं क्या हो जाता है। सबको ऑस्कर ऑस्कर करने लगते हैं, जैसे कोई मूवी को मिला या मूवी को भेजा तो उसको ऑस्कर मिलने की बात नहीं है। ऑस्कर में भेजने के लिए इंडिया से कौन सी मूवी चुनी गई उसके ऊपर वो लोग प्राउड करते हैं, डिबेट करते हैं। क्यों भैया, क्यों? वाई यू वांट somebody else? Why you want to measure yourself from somebody else criteria? Why? वो लोग अपनी जगह राइट है, हम लोग अपनी जगह राइट है। आई हर्ड दैट हमारे इंडियन सिनेमा ने मदर इंडिया ऑस्कर के लिए भेजा था। मदर इंडिया रियली? ये अमेरिका में, ये अमेरिकन पीपल वॉच दैट। इन अमेरिका यू नो दैट देयर इज़ अ 50% महिला है, वो सिंगल मॉम है। वो लोग कैसे समझेंगे मदर इंडिया का कॉन्सेप्ट? Same thing with the Lagan. When I heard that, they also choose to send Lagan for the Oscar. You don't know the United States and its mentality? Here there is nobody knows the cricket. For the American, cricket means it's like one name of the bugs. There is some kind of the कीटाणु आते हैं, उसको वो क्रिकेट बोलते हैं। वो लोग बेसबॉल खेलते हैं। और मीन्स क्या है कि ये अमेरिकन पीपल एंड द British people is like they have some kind of the rivalry, arch rivalry. So whatever the British do, American always do or say other things or opposite thing. So British used to play the cricket, so now they choose to play only the baseball. And I think only in a 2 or 3 country like Cuba or Japan only playing that. They're just playing inside the United States and then they're calling the world champion for the baseball. Whatever they want to say, but like how can you send them the movie regarding cricket and expect to win any award? But why you have to win the award from the Oscar? Why you need? हमारा क्राइटेरिया है, उसका क्राइटेरिया है। सब is same thing with the Grammy Award. Okay, for the journalism and the writers is a different thing. That is has a universal concept. That's Pulitzer Award, that is given for the journalism, and like that is universal. That's not the I'm saying. I'm saying about the Oscar Award and Grammy Award. Like other day I was listening something regarding Asa Bhosle and like one of the sentences, oh, in a one time, in a one song, she was given the Grammy. Okay, maybe, but then why you have to say that? It is same say in a same sentence that if you say regarding she won the national award or Filmfare award, it's nothing new. Why? It is not only Oscar. We are doing all the things the same way and not understanding. Like whenever you hear or read the survey done by the like different countries or the UN or like some other organization, like poverty or the cleanliness or whatever the criteria they choose, then they put their country on the top, and India and other third world country always come in the bottom because they use their criteria. I'm living in the United States long time. Here, United States has a highest number of the people in a prison on the ratio wise in compared to their population. They say that 1% of the United States population is in a prison. Also in United States, there is a lot of death because of the gun. There is a mass shooting every other day. There is a lot of drug related problems and drug related deaths. Why not you put that thing in a criteria and then measure with the India? We don't have anything like that. So in that case, we can come in the top. One time I realized that this kind of the graph, the person who make it that, they are, some people are from the Scandinavian countries like Norway. So whatever the graph they make, Norway and Sweden come always the first. But why they compare their country and their public life with us? They are the country who has a winter 6 to 7 months. Half of the year they have a dark, whole day and whole night, and cold like 10 degree, 20 degree. So of course they're not going to go outside and do the dirtiness. We have nice weather every single day here in the United States. Like I know, only thing you talk to with your neighbor is, hey, nice weather, whenever there is a nice weather. But in the back of my mind I always say that in India we have a nice weather every day. Even in a monsoon, like there was a rain or something like that, but still we have roughly same time every morning and same time every evening, roughly, maybe 1 hour here and there. Not like these people that they have, like here in the United States, in the New Jersey, I have like dark right now around 4:30, 5 o'clock. And Norway and Sweden, they have a night whole day dark and whole night dark for the like 6 months. So criteria is totally different. Why not we say that the criteria should be the divorce rate? In United States here, there is a divorce rate is 50%. And you know, African population here has a 75%. Why not we compare that? We have only the 1% divorce rate. Now, and they say that UN has a report for the world abuse and rape, but that rape or the abuse of the woman, that UN found by the police report of that country. There is a country like in the Middle East, there is no police report because they do not, whatever the abuse of the woman, they cover it up on the name of the religion or the custom, and they don't report it. So of course the police or anybody government agency in a Arab country, in a Gulf, nobody notice it, nobody keep the record. So UN doesn't get the record. So according to the UN, there is no woman abuse in the Middle East, in the Saudi Arabia, where woman even cannot go outside the home without the male companion, or cannot drive the car, or maybe like right now I think there is some Luzon, but Luzon is not that Luzon. When we come to India, we see that what is the loose rules for the woman and press and media and the speech. We have in India very good speech and freedom for the media. Means since last 10, 11 years, since Modi ji came, I don't know, people like making fun of the Gori media and that, but I don't know, I'm not in India, I might don't know the either much inside thing, but one thing I can see that like everybody say whatever they want to say openly in the on the Twitter and the X, and it is it is like available in India without censor. And I saw a lot of stand-up comedy like Varun Grover. He's always making fun of the Modi ji and his Hindutva and everything. And there is no problem with him. Nobody gave him the hard time. And our news media is also relatively running the free. I don't see any kind of the restriction on them. Yes, if somebody favors somebody, that's a different story. But like when I came in from India 30 years ago, and like there I was, whenever used to think about, read about New York Times or Time magazine, Newsweek magazine, and it was so बहुत अहोभाव था. Like I was so like impressed from them. But when I come here and I'm recently like a lot of things I'm listening, it's like the American newspaper also going with the foreign policy of the United States. Basically, what they do is that they recognize American foreign policy and give the report and portray the condition of that state or country or their leader same way as the American foreign minister want. So like when United States want to topple the Russian, not Syrian president in 2011-12, like suddenly he becomes the autocrat and dictator by the United States foreign media policy, and then New York Times and all media giving the same kind of the commentary that he praising the public and he is so bad and all these things. And from that English article, all around the people like in Indian journalism, they translate that in our local language. So basically in US point of view reach to the people, and then they are accept to replace the Assad from the Syria, and they replace him from the one of the guy who is attached with the ISIS or similar kind of organization. So basically what I'm saying is that our culture is our culture, their culture is their culture. There is no comparison. They are good at them, we are good at ourselves. It's like they are doing survey or research, there is always some kind of the motive in that. Like Italy and France is a large manufacturer for the wine, and that's a very good income for them. So of course they're going to sponsor the research that prove that, like they make the result first. They write down the what the result of the study or what the conclusion of the study, and then they make the study to look that validate that says that wine is very good for your heart and all these things. They also say for chocolate, because chocolate is very good business in Europe. When cocoa come from the Africa, they don't say about cocoa, or they don't say that cocoa is the cash crop, and then they force the Africa to produce that and do not allow them to produce the regular meal kind of the crop like rice and beans. But that's a different story. But what I'm saying is that like it is so much attached with the different things that we don't have to like join in the bandwagon of the Western propaganda or Western policy. Stop saying that about the Oscar or the Grammy Award. We don't need to do that. It is called the white privilege that they get all the time, and we don't have to make useful to give them the white privilege. That's all I want to say.